Alrighty, so today we're gonna make some smoothie for the worms, and during the week I just kind of gather up things that I don't use, like vegetation that I would throw out when I'm cooking, herbs and things like that, and I just save them in the freezer. Um, and today we're going to go ahead and throw all this stuff I've saved into my magic bullet cup here. Oh, that's wound in there pretty good. Ooh, that plastic doesn't want to come loose. I'll just break that up. Okay, there we go. Oops, I want to make sure there's no plastic in there. So I'll break that apart real quick. There we go. Break that off. Ooh, it smells so good. There's a lot of herbs in here from gardening. Ooh, some of that plastic got in there pretty good. Okay, we'll use some of that later. We'll just leave that alone. And then I also have some peanut shells. So you don't want to give them the peanuts, just the shells. The peanuts, I don't know, I'm just kind of going by what makes sense to me, because they say you're not supposed to give them anything that's oily or fatty, meat or anything like that. And peanuts themselves are very oily. So, you know, just like when you have a jar of peanut butter sitting for a long time, you get that oil that starts to collect in the jar. So it's very oily, so we want to avoid that. These right here are chopped up banana peel that I've had frozen from the last time that I did freeze drying bananas. And then this is a plantain that I had sitting around that I've been wanting to make lomo saltado with. I love fried plantains, and we just haven't gotten around to making it. So I'm going to give them some of this because it looks really, really ripe. Smells really good. Oh my gosh, it almost has almost like a bacon flavor to it. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we're just gonna set this aside, and let's see. We need, what else do we want in here? We need water. We definitely need some water. Of course, only put purified water in here if you can, if you have it available to you. I would not put tap water in here because here in Huntington Beach we have the tap water is not clean, or in most cities it's got a lot of chemicals. So let me see. I also want to add some fruits to that. And then they say you're not supposed to give them pineapple, but I was freeze drying pineapple yesterday, and I think maybe I'll just add like one chunk of pineapple. That's not going to hurt anything, but I saw on YouTube somebody else said that they really like pineapple. So we'll just give them a piece of pineapple, just one. But you also got to be careful. I had an issue with ants infesting the urban worm bag, which is not a big deal. They can cohabitate together. At first I didn't know that. And it really freaks me out. I thought they were going to kill the worms and eat them. But they just want to go in there and, you know, bury in and eat what the worms are eating. So it's okay, but I just prefer, I don't want a bunch of ants crawling around in my garage. I'm trying to see if there's anything else around here that I want to throw in there before I make this, because I want to make as much as possible. I have these herbs that I was trying to grow, but I don't think, okay, these aren't doing well, so I think I should throw these in. I'm gonna throw these in. I was trying to grow those. I gotta do some more research on how to grow these things. Okay, that's called raugai. I don't know what it's called in English, but that's the Vietnamese name for it. So we'll just go ahead and throw this water in there. And I feel like it needs more. I just try to throw in whatever I think they might like and get stuff out of my fridge. I've got a lot in here that needs to go. So, ooh, apple. I've got apple. Yay. Okay, definitely want to put this apple in there. apologize. I should have went digging in the fridge before I turned on my camera. But we'll, ooh, that's a moldy looking apple. I don't know if that matters, but we'll just get rid of it just in case. Okay. That was for Miss May. But I didn't get around to giving them all to her. Okay, so now that we got that done, we got to put the blade on. This blade. That's enough water. That's probably enough water. So a little bit more of the coach's oats. Oh yeah, I have eggshell too. I wonder if I should put that in. No, I'll do the eggshells in my coffee grinder. Get it nice and fine. Okay. So let's see if this has thawed out a little bit so I can break this piece of plastic off. Oh man, this thing is stubborn. Okay, there we go. Got that plastic out. Okay. Shove that in there. Okay. Let's hope we have enough water. Just gonna crank this on. I think I should put more water. Crank it on real quick. Okay, this is gonna be a really yummy smoothie for them. Here we go. Sorry, I had a call coming in. Good. Okay, let me check the consistency of it. Get a nice spoon here. Oh, that's nice and thick. It's gonna melt down pretty good once it gets inside of the worm bag. I'm trying to think. I do have a little bit more I want to get in there because I don't want it to go to waste and not take up my freezer space if I don't have to. You know, what the heck? We'll throw a couple of carrots in there too. It's going to be a feast. It's going to be a feast. I really should be more prepared. I'm sorry. I'll have everything set out earlier next time and not interrupt everything. Okay. I wish I would have had a chance to cook with these things, but here we go. I hope they like these because that's a lot of this. I think the rest I will put inside the freezer and we'll do it. We'll add it in the next run. Okay. Get in there. Okay. Right. What we'll do is we are going to do a couple of things. We're going to try an experiment. I want to upcycle these toilet paper tubes and paper towel tubes because they do like cardboard. And so what I was thinking I would do is I would put some smoothie in here, kind of make it like a boat. Put some smoothie in here and put it in the freezer. Let's see, how do I do this? I haven't, this is my first time trying this, so you guys are just going with me as I'm trying this out. So we'll just kind of do like a little boat like that. And I'll just put some piece of foil out. And we'll just let these sit in the freezer in some foil like that. So I'll do this. The foil will help it take shape. Then we'll do this one as well. That will make the cardboard nice and soggy when it melts. It'll be easy for them to eat through, and it'll be a good meal. I'm thinking, why not? So we just make little boats. It's kind of like, this is a origami for beginners. Not quite as fancy. Okay, so we got those, and then we're gonna do this, what I did last time. Shake that all out. All those goodies in there, you don't wanna waste that. Okay, there we go. So we will do this last because that's gonna absorb really fast, so we just wanna get that to the freezer as soon as we can. You know what, let me get a small spoon and help that along, scoop it in. Okay, so get that in, like that. And then we'll just put it into the freezer, and then in 4 days, when it's time to feed again, we'll do the regular blend of oats. Coach's oats is what I've been using. Coach's oats, cornmeal, and some ground eggshells, and let's see, get those nice and full. So you guys get the picture there. Okay, and these are actually really nice because it's summertime right now. It doesn't get too hot here, but you know, it does heat up a bit sometimes during the day, and it's quite refreshing for them to have this. I always make sure I keep the garage well ventilated. But yeah, it's a nice summer treat for them. We all like summer treats, right? Okay, so now we're gonna put this in there and make little smoothie boats. Okay, next smoothie boat. Yeah, so I'm definitely excited about the prospect of being able to upcycle this kind of waste, because we go through a lot of paper towels and stuff, and yeah, we throw it in the recycle bin, but it's, how nice is it to know that it's going back into your garden and into your pets, you know, like the worms are getting to enjoy it. So I'm like, hey, you know, I don't feel as guilty going through the paper towels and stuff as fast as we do. So let's see. Get rid of all this, make sure none of it goes to waste. And okay, we're all set. I'm gonna take these out to the freezer, and then when it's time for feeding next time, I'll show you guys how this turns out, and we'll just bury these little boats in there instead of doing the cubes. Maybe we'll do one of each in there next time. So we're all set. I hope this helps you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching today. Have a beautiful weekend.